Hello and welcome back to Bible Wits Bible Corner. Today we're going to continue in Galatians. We're going to be in chapter 2, and I'll read 11 through 14, starting with the English Standard Version. But when Cephas came to Antioch, I opposed him to his face because he stood condemned. For before certain men came from Jesus, he was eating, before certain men came from James, he was eating with the Gentiles. But when they came, he drew back and separated himself, fearing the circumcision party. And the rest of the Jews acted hypocritically along with him, so that even Barnabas was led astray by their hypocrisy. But when I saw that their conduct was not in step with the truth of the gospel, I said to Cephas before them all, if you, though a Jew, live like a Gentile and not like a Jew, how can you force the Gentiles to live like Jews? New Century Version. Alright, Sorry, I was looking at the wrong chapter. Here we go. When Peter came to Antioch, I challenged him to his face because he was wrong. Peter ate with the non-Jewish people until some Jewish people sent from James came to Antioch. When they arrived, Peter stopped eating with those who weren't Jewish, and he separated himself from them. He was afraid of the Jews, so Peter was a hypocrite, as were the other Jewish believers who joined with him. Even Barnabas was influenced by what these Jewish believers did. When I saw they were not following the truth of the good news, I spoke to Peter in front of them all, and I said, Peter, you are a Jew, but you are not living like a Jew. You are living like those who are not Jewish. So why do you now try to force those who are not Jewish to live like Jews? Okay. So this passage has always kind of fascinated me. When Jesus came to this earth, he basically made it clear that his teachings were not just for one set of people, they were for everyone. Now, and that transition did come about slowly, but it still came about. And you had some people that they were, you can say hesitating, and we can put Peter in this category of hesitating with that change. He was willing to be with those that were not Jews unless he felt that it would offend those that were Jews. Then he would separate himself, which, as it says in these passages, made him a hypocrite. He was going against Jesus' teachings, and he was called out for it. So, how can we apply that today? Well, when we go against Jesus' teachings today, again, we are hypocrites. And like Paul did to Peter, I would hope and pray that someone calls us out, or if we see someone that's being a hypocrite, we call them out and correct them. And again, like Peter here, who accepted that criticism and changed and started doing things right. If it's us that's being called out, we need to change and do what's right. If we're calling someone else out, again, they need to change and do what's right. So, with all of that, we start getting here where Paul is, or God is telling Paul what to write, but we're getting here. The people of Galatia are basically starting to be told how to live properly. And we'll see more of that in the next few days. So I hope you find encouragement in this, and I hope you have a wonderful, God-centered day. Bye.